Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to our very first episode of Surviving Jay-Z's Paternity Results. We are surviving Jay-Z's paternity results. I need you guys to smash that like button soon as y'all get in the building. Because this is pure survival at this point. This is pure survival. Giovanna in the building. Salute to Miss Red. Yes, we got to get those likes up. And I want to thank everybody who's been reaching out to me during survival. That's been reaching out to me on Instagrams, hitting me in the DM. I told y'all my Instagram. I usually don't be on there like that. But it's Mr. I Am Comedy. Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. You know what I mean? Katrina in the building, Miss Edwards. Katrina Edwards. Listen, if I'm messing your name up, my apologies. My apologies. I was in special education classes. My reading ain't good, but I'm really good at math. I know how to count food stamps. I'm very good at math. You know what I mean? Salute to ER Entertainment. We are in the building. I got to put respect on her name. The Red Lipstick Hustler in the building, Miss Lily. How you doing, man? Everybody come in. We are surviving Jay-Z's paternity results. Like I said, I salute to everybody that's been hitting me up on Instagram. You know what I mean? Showing me massive love for standing up for Jay-Z's daughter. Yeah, Jay-Z, your daughter. People, and she shouted me out too. And salute to her. She watched my live. Jay-Z's alleged daughter, I knew she was going to watch my live, and she enjoyed it. She said it was funny, and she don't care about her dad's hair because her dad don't care about her. You know what I mean? And people been telling me, you need to talk about the son. You need to talk about Jay-Z's son that looked just like him. You know what I mean? I had people from the Maury Povich show hit me up. People from the Maury Povich. I'm talking about motherfuckers that sat in the audience of the Maury show hit me up saying, Jamil, you and Maury should connect together. You and Maury Povich should connect together because you're doing something for these children that's becoming like in their hundreds, over 190 something years old, still trying to find out who their paternity, who their father is or who their mother is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm standing up for that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm taking my comedy to another level, guys, because this is not funny. This is pure survival. But y'all got to remember, I am a comic. You know what I mean? So when I react to things, very funny the way that I really am. I'm not trying to be funny, goddammit. This is who I am on a daily day basis. You know what I'm saying? And these victims, Diddy Glover's alleged victims and stuff like that, they reach out to me, talking about sending me Christmas cards and all kinds of thank you for standing up and surviving Diddy Glover and surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle and surviving his paternity results. Now this is crazy. Y'all gotta smash that like button when y'all come in the building. So people kept telling me to react to Jay-Z's son. Look at the smile right there. Look at the smile. I like your smile. I like your smile. He got your same smile, Jay-Z. He has your smile. Surviving the fact that this boy got your smile. How could you just neglect that? How could you just neglect that when you're a billionaire? This shit is terrible, Jay-Z. So I don't care. It's about pure survival at this point. And I'm standing up for Maya. I'm standing up for your children's. This is not sperm, Jay-Z. The eggs met. When the sperm came out of the nutsack, the eggs met, and this bundle of motherfucking joy came out. And the boy is a rapper because people kept saying you're standing up for the daughter. Now you must stand up for the boy. Let's hear it for the boy. You must stand up for the boy. So I said, you know what? That was one of my favorite songs. My baby, she don't have me, but it don't have had me blind. But every time she puts me there, I just want to cheer. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's give Lil Jay-Z a hand. Let's hear it for Jay-Z's baby. You know that nigga understand. Oh, no, he ain't no Romeo, but he probably broke just like me. Oh, let's hear it for Jay-Z's boy. We must hear it for the boy. We must hear it for the boy. So I said, you know what? I got to do my homework. I must do my homework during survival. You know what I'm saying? So now, allegedly, Jay-Z, because I know that you watching. Did you said that the streets was watching? But no, Jay-Z, you and your hair is watching me right now, not the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I must say, allegedly, you and Beyonce paid this boy $50,000 to pretty much disappear, to keep quiet. Tonight is the night that we ride. You and Beyonce paid this boy $50,000 in the paternity test, which I didn't know. You did take the test, not in front of the boy. The boy didn't say you took the test in front of him. It was sent off like a rap song. You know how the rappers send a track and then you got to send your lyrics that's on the track? That's what you did, Jay-Z. You took the paternity test and it came back that you are the father. Surviving the fact that Jay-Z took the paternity test? Yes, you did. And this boy said that you paid $50,000 to keep quiet. When I listened to the boy said that he wasn't even worried about no money, Jay-Z. And then he's a rapper. What a coinky dink. You gonna deny a child that turned out to be a rapper? The man came out of his mother's vagina with a CD in his hand. With the streets is watching CD in his motherfucker coming out of her vagina. They had to cut the cord and pull the CD out of her vagina. Imagine what she had to go through when your CD came out of her vagina, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And then the boy is saying that he don't want no money. Now, I don't know if they spent the $50,000, but the fact that y'all want him to be quiet and Beyonce, that's supposed to be your stepson. It's supposed to be your stepson. And you don't want the shit to come out either. Beyonce, as much as I defended you when everybody was saying Beyonce trying to be white, she's trying to be in White Chicks Part 2. Look at her skin. Look at her skin. She's changing colors. Every time we see her, she's a different damn color. You know what I mean? They said you look like a white cow woman at the Grammys. They said that you look like a white cow woman at the Grammys. You know what I mean? And I told you, Beyonce, when they said that you look like Michael Jackson, I said she looked like Tito. She looks like Marlon, but she don't look like Michael Jackson. I defended you. And your mother came out screaming and hollering. But if this is your stepson, you should be on Jay-Z's dreads. You should be going at Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just saying, okay, what's her name? Blue Ivy. I told you. Beautiful young girl. Seems like she's well taken care of. But what about the kids that's in the projects? You know what I'm saying? What about the kids that's in the project? And it doesn't look like this boy in the projects. They might have took that $50,000 and left Section 8 because it looked like he in a nice place. You know what I mean? But he's not where he want to be. You know what I'm saying? The boy don't even want no money from you. Put him in a studio, Jay-Z. If this is not true and you know the boy is a rapper, saying that he's your son looking just like you. He was born with a rap CD coming out, the woman, his mother's vagina. No disrespect, but it was a whole CD with 12 tracks that came out of her vagina. You know what I'm saying? With Jay-Z rapping on it. How did the Hard Knock Life come out of her vagina? It's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life for us. Statically pads, they can't give. Statically says we can't press. How did the Hard Knock Life CD come out of her vagina? That's all I gotta say, Jay-Z. It's just too much guilt right here. I would at least put the boy in the studio. Even if he's not your son that you want us to believe, why didn't you put him in the studio? You know what I mean? He has great music. I was listening to his music. I was jamming. You know what I mean? Because I told y'all, everybody, listen, I just posted a picture and told y'all that my birthday is February the 27th. Shout out to the people that said happy birthday, even though I said it's February the 27th. It's not today. And then one woman, she said, oh, this is a beautiful picture of you and your daughter. I was like, holy motherfucking moly. Shout out to, thank you for saying it's a beautiful picture, but I said, that's my girlfriend. I mean, that's my girlfriend, man. That's my girlfriend. I said, damn, she said that was my daughter. Like, she, like, well, look, who this picture with Jamil? We talking about Diddy Glover, and Jamil got a picture with a woman that looked like she could be. I said, listen, she the same age as me. She's 41 years old, guys. And y'all always say it. They say black don't crack. She's 41. Anytime we go out, motherfuckers accuse her of being 25 and shit like that. I'll be like, damn, baby, why don't they accuse me of shit like that? That's a wonderful thing to be accused of, being younger. You know, when I go to stores, they ask me, they don't even ask me for ID. I'll be mad than a motherfucker. They ask her for ID, but they don't ask me for ID. I'm like, don't y'all think I want compliments too? Tell me that I look young for my age. Don't always do that with her. But it was a hell of a compliment though, because she's tiny. She's only 5 foot tall, guys. She's 5 foot tall. I'm like 5'11", so it does look like that. I'm like 5'10", 5'11", 260 pounds, soaking wet, with a bunch of motherfuckers soak with not soaking wet, soak with chicken grease. That's what I've been. Fat boy soaked with chicken grease. But we are surviving Jay-Z's paternity test results. And to pay this boy $50,000 allegedly to keep quiet. The boy's been speaking out for 8 years now. I didn't even know that. Jay-Z, I didn't even know that. The boy been broke his silence. But y'all must have paid him off. If 50,000 wouldn't last me for no 8 years, I don't know what it is. But you out at the Grammys shouting Beyonce out, trying to detach yourself from Diddy Glover. This is the reason I want to say that. And the fact that the kids are coming back out now, your son is coming back out now. Jay-Z, don't you see it's all falling down? It's all falling down. Radio, it all falls down. I'm telling you everything all falls down. Radio, it's all falling down right now. This is why everything is starting to crumble. You know what I mean? This is the year of exposure. If this boy was paid $50,000 to keep quiet, this is sad. And the boy posted the receipts on his Instagram. This is crazy, guys. We are surviving the fact that Jay-Z had the paternity test allegedly, and they want that shit to be hidden. And Beyonce, for you to be this boy's stepmother, you know what I mean? You should want to be on him. Like, yo, go see about your son. We billionaires. We're billionaires. You're not a dollionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be nothing for you to change this boy's life. Even just by putting him in the studio. Does not sound like the boy want money. Everybody think when somebody come out, oh, they just trying to get paid. They just trying to get money. No, the fuck they not. Some people are really, 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 you know what I mean? Like, think about all the sperm that was sprinkled, all the Rockefeller sperm that was sprinkled before Jay-Z got with motherfucking Beyonce. You know what I mean? That's why Beyonce, if you play the part, if you allegedly allow Jay-Z to pay $50,000 to keep this motherfucking paternity results quiet, how, when the boy was born before your time? He was born in 1992. You know what I mean? So you should be like, nigga, you need to take care of your kids. But Jay-Z's worrying about the back child support. You are a billionaire worrying about back child support. Like you ever going to go to jail for child support? I know motherfuckers who been in jail for child support and they be sitting in that motherfucker for 3 months for only $200. You be in jail, you like, what you in this motherfucker for? Oh man, they got me for child support. How much is your arrears? How much you owe? Oh man, I only owe $200. And ain't nobody get you out yet, motherfucker? You must have fucked up with everybody. You must have burnt every bridge in your... How you sitting in jail for child support for $200 and nobody will get you out? You must have burnt bridges with everybody. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody to build it, man. Smash that like button if you're new to the channel. Like and subscribe because we survive over here. And we put out the goddamn truth. The boy put out the receipts. Y'all can't get mad at me. Surviving the fact that y'all can't get mad at me. I'm just reacting to the shit. You know what I mean? This is pure survival. It's heart-wrenching listening to this boy play his music and stuff. I bursted out in tears. When I first, people kept saying, you need to go check out Jay-Z's biological son. Soon as I went and checked him out and listened to a couple of his records, I bursted out in tears. I'm a very sensitive guy. I'm a very sensitive guy. You know what I mean? I'm more sensitive. I'm like Will Smith and Steve Harvey's mustache mixed together when it comes to sensitivity. You know what I mean? Pure survival right here. But y'all know when we surviving these entities in the industry, we must meditate. You know what I mean? Before I play the receipts with Jay-Z, biological son, I don't gotta say allegedly with that. You know what I mean? Because the boy said he's yours, God damn it. And you put up a post, Jay-Z, that I didn't even know in a song. I didn't even know Jay-Z said in the song, he used Michael Jackson. He used Michael and said, the Billie Jean is not my son. I'm going to show y'all the receipts. I didn't even know in this song he was talking about this boy. This boy's been speaking out for a long time, guys. And that's why I'm glad I'm here to the rescue. Mr. I Am Comedy is here to the rescue. This man posted, Jay-Z put in a song that the Billie Jean is not my son. You know what I mean? Well, the kid is not my son, or whatever the case may be. I said, wow, that's who Jay-Z was talking about when he said the Billie Jean. The Billie Jean, you got to listen to the music. Motherfuckers be snitching on themselves in the music. Surviving the fact that motherfuckers be snitching on themselves in the records. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z, we're going to put out the receipts because your son, he don't want no money from you. The boy don't want no money. You know what I mean? Can't you get that through your greasy head? He don't want no money. He just wants love from his father. You know what I mean? But we're going to survive Jay-Z's paternity results. And I said it. I said, I don't care if the boy, they pay him $50,000 to keep quiet. Them motherfuckers ain't paid me no money. They didn't pay me no money. So I'm going to speak. You know what I mean? Y'all didn't pay me no money, and you ain't got to pay me no money, Jay-Z. I'm having a good time just putting this out. You know what I mean? Because it's pure survival at this point. I'm here standing up for your child. He got your cheekbones, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And then he got the cupcake. Then he got the cupcake on top. Imagine if he grow out those things, those thorns and stuff that come out the top of your head, Jay-Z. He got the cupcake. You're purely guilty. If Maury Povich look at the cupcake on the top of his head, then he got like sort of like the hoagie type of design head. That's the same hoagie head that you got, Jay-Z. You have a fucking hoagie head with extra tomatoes and lettuce and cheese and everything like that. Your head look like a sub with thorns coming out the motherfucker, dude. You know what I mean? We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection. We are surviving Jay-Z's paternity results, but we must meditate. We must meditate, and then I'm going to play the receipts, guys, because this is pure survival, and I feel so bad for this boy to be neglected like this after so many years, and all you worried about is child support, and you're a billionaire. We must meditate. We must meditate. Jay-Z got a baby. Jay-Z's got a baby. Jay-Z got a baby. Jay-Z got a baby, and this shit is insane. And he act like he don't know this boy name. Jay-Z, he got your whole face. But you know what Regina entails. And you know that you wrong. You need to take your son and pack him, go home. Your hairstyle is real wild, but that's your child. Jigga, you know you gotta. Jay-Z, you know you gotta. Jay-Z, you know you got a baby. Jay-Z's got a baby. Jay-Z, you know you gotta. Jigga, you know you gotta. Jay-Z, you know you got a baby. This is pure survival at this point, and we must meditate. Y'all got to understand, meditation, when we are surviving these entities, it's very important to meditate. It's very important to meditate. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to let your son speak, Jay-Z, because this is pure survival at this point.
When she move, when she move, when she move, I just want to dance with you. When you move, when you move.
And he just want to dance with you. Listen to his music. This is some music.
When she move, when she move, I just want to dance with you. Standing there looking fine, sipping on the liquor. Well, the first time I heard that Jay-Z probably was my father when I was 8 years old. And And, my mom, we was actually sitting in the house on a regular day, listening to music. My mom came up to me and was like, "Hey, Rob, I got something to tell you. That's your dad for real." And I'm like, I was shocked. Like, "Mom, what are you talking about?" I'm young. Like, it's nothing your parents would just make up like that. You don't just say this type of person is your father, Jay-Z. Like, I didn't get a fair due process in court. I never got my chance to talk. I never got my chance to talk. It basically just all got pushed to the side. Like, this was never about, chasing anybody or trying to receive anything from it. This was like, I'm trying to really see who.
This is so heart-wrenching. I told you the boy, he's not even worried about the money. All the boy wanted to do was just have you a part of his life. Just as you're wrong. He looked just like you, Jay-Z. This is so horrible. And Beyonce, you need to put that coke down just for a minute. The boy looked just like you. He got your nose. He got your nose. Oh my God. Oh my God. You got me crying like the mom was crying on Boys in the Hood when Ricky got killed. Oh my God. We are surviving. We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection. And all this boy ever wanted was a scooter. And you to take him out to the ball game. And moms and peanuts and Cracker Jacks. This is pure survival at this point.
The first time I heard that Jay-Z probably was my father when I was 8 years old. And, my mom, we was actually sitting in the house on a regular day, listening to music. My mom came up to me and was like, "Hey, Rob, I got something to tell you. That's your dad for real." And I'm like, I was shocked. Like, "Mom, what are you talking about?" I'm young. Like, it's nothing your parents would just make up like that. You don't just say this type of person is your father, Jay-Z. Like, I didn't get a fair due process in court. I never got my chance to talk. I never got my chance to talk. It basically just all got pushed to the side. Like, this was never about, chasing anybody or trying to receive anything from it. This was like, I'm trying to really see who my dad is. Everyone who really knows me know how I am. I stay to myself. I work every day. I take care of my family. I do my own music.
Wow. So the boy work every day, stay to himself, and make his own music. Did y'all hear what the boy just said? He's not looking for no money. The boy stay to himself. He sits under trees, Jay-Z. This is guilt right here. He's not like a gangster. Look at him. He sit under a tree. Anytime you see a dude sitting under a tree, you know for a fact that's not a gangster. You know what I mean? That's a calm, peaceful person. I like the dude sitting under the tree instead of sitting under the poppy store or stuff like that. That's when I walk past them. Oh, he got on a pool shiesty mask. Let's walk across the street. This boy is at peace. This boy is at peace. And all he's asking for is his father. You know what I mean? But then y'all allegedly, you know what I mean, paid this man $50,000 so they can cover up the paternity results. Allegedly, the test was already taken, Jay-Z, so you already know that you are the father. I told you this is very heart-wrenching, and I might have fucked around and burst out crying. Look, I got tears all over my shit. You know what I mean? This is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And the boy don't want no money. The boy just wants you to be in his life. You have a billionaire. You have billions, sir. This is crazy, guys.
I didn't get a fair due process in court. I never got my chance to talk. I never got my chance to talk. It basically just all got pushed to the side. Like, this was never about, chasing anybody or trying to receive anything from it. This was like, I'm trying to really see who my dad is. Everyone who really knows me know how I am. I stay to myself. I work every day. I take care of my family. I do my own music. I've been doing music since I was a kid. It's not nothing that just popped up. I ain't just wake up one day and say, "Hey, I'm gonna write a song and put it out there, and I'm gonna go follow and try to chase one of these billionaires and say they my dad." No, I always been me. everybody in the world, I just think if you ever go through a problem like me, there's always this fight. Just get your fair due process in court. Don't let them dust you aside, because this is something that I've been fighting for years, and I won't stop. And the world is not what you always plan it out to be. It just shows you really that. I just want to dance with you.
That's crazy, guys. Pure survival. Like, and so the boy is gifted. The boy has talent. That alone, Jay-Z, you know what I mean? Not even if the boy didn't have talent at all. But the fact that the boy done woke up, he's naturally a rapper. You know what I mean? All of this stuff is true. I see if he was a hacky sack player or a tennis player or something like that, then you can fight it. How is the boy a rapper too? You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe everything he's saying. And then you got, do y'all remember State Property? If you remember the rap group State Property, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you remember the rap group called State Property. I told y'all I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. Home of the greasy cheesesteaks. You know what I mean? And all of the State Property members, they're from Philadelphia. Beanie Siegel, Oskino, you know what I mean? Emilio Sparks, Chris and Neef, Freeway, all of them. Remember all of them? Oskino was on Say Cheese TV. Salute to Say Cheese. Say Cheese, I'm waiting for you to give me an interview, dude. We'll go viral. You know what I'm saying? But he went on Say Cheese and was talking about how Jay-Z neglected his daughter and his son. One of the rappers from the group. You know what I mean? And Oskino been speaking out against you. Oskino been saying how messed up you are as a person. Listen to the State Property member, Oskino Vasquez, which is one of my favorite rappers in the group. You know what I mean?
I gotta call you out.
And I'm gonna keep it real. This is nothing to glorify. But me and Oskino, we was in Camp Hill State Penitentiary together, 2013. 2013 in January. But we was in two different parts of the jail. You know what I mean? I was on B block. I think he was on A block. You got B, C, B, A, whatever. It was, you know what I mean? A, B, and C on that side. It's the old side. In Camp Hill State Penitentiary, the old side. You want to get on the new side if you do have to go up there. The old side, you still got motherfuckers from the riot that's still in the hole. True story. But that's something God, I had to learn but that's a true story. But listen to what he got to say. And we was up in Camp Hill together. We never talked. I could see him through the gate, though. People following him around, asking him to rap and little shit like that. But listen to what he said about Jay-Z and his son and his daughter.
You recently said, rest in peace. I'm sorry about what happened to your son. Mm. Your son passed away. And you said something that stuck with me. You said Jay-Z didn't call you.
Of course, I didn't expect him to either.
Now, hold up. This is one of the members from State Property. Rest in peace to Oskino's son. One of the members that got Nas off of your ass. State Property is the one who got Nas off of you. When you was beefing with Nas and them Queensbridge motherfuckers, you would have been ethered. But State Property stuck their neck out there for you. But when his son died, when his son passed away, Jay-Z never even called him to just say, you know what I mean, rest in peace to your son. This is the type of person that Jay-Z is. Real rap.
Of course, I didn't expect him to.
This how he is.
You recently said, rest in peace. I'm sorry about what happened to your son. Mm. Your son passed away. And you said something that stuck with me. You said Jay-Z didn't call you.
Of course, I didn't expect him to either. I didn't expect him to. I mean, what crazy it is, I won't expect him to. Just because, I don't feel like we don't have no connection at all. I mean, no connection. I mean, because I'm the type of nigga like this. I don't care how much money you got. And some people say that, but I really mean it. If you do certain shit, nigga, I gotta call you out on it. I'm like, yo, nigga, that's not thorough. Certain shit you just do that's not thorough. I mean, motherfuckers like, you a hater and all that. It's not no hating. It's just how I see it. Because I don't hate the nigga at all. I admire a lot about it. He's still my second favorite rapper of all time. You know what I mean? But it's like, certain shit you just don't do. You know what I mean? Well, I don't understand. You could do it, but I just don't understand it myself. You know what I mean? And somebody might think, yo, you asking for, I don't want shit from nobody. I mean, I'm just saying, for as far as even your community, Marcy or anywhere. Like, you mean, it's certain responsibilities I think you should have when you holding like that. You know what I mean? And I ain't saying like owe nobody nothing. You know what I mean? Even the niggas that songs you might have took, like, for instance, the Give It To Me shit. If a motherfucker get any percentage of that song, you rich. You mean, it's just.
And y'all remember that song, Give It To Me? I like that sweet, that nasty, that good stuff. Salute to the 1,300 people watching me right now in real time. You know what I mean? But y'all remember that song, Jay-Z, Give It To Me? I like that sweet, that funk, that nasty, that good stuff. He didn't write that. Emilio Sparks wrote that. That was in the State Property Group. And I seen him in West Philly a couple years ago in a bar, and he looked terrible. You know what I mean? Shout out to Emilio. I ain't gonna front, but he looked like skin and bones when I saw him in that bar. I couldn't even believe it. You know what I'm saying? In the hood bar he was at in West Philly. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z took that song. That was he wrote that. And like he said, if he'd have gave him just the rights to that, it would take him out of poverty. How am I seeing these dudes in West Philly in a hood bar? His t-shirt was drunk, everything. He looked a mess. And I felt so bad for him. But Jay-Z left some people real messed up. I'm not gonna lie.
The niggas that songs you might have took, like, for instance, the Give It To Me shit. If a motherfucker get any percentage of that song, you rich. You mean, it's just certain shit like damn, like, a motherfucker really want to see you starve to death. You know what I mean? Like, even fuck me, what about like Beans? If I got a young boy, he fuck up all the time, and I got $1 billion, it don't matter if he fuck up all the time. I ain't got to hang with him. Make sure he's straight and his mom's straight. I mean, and I could do that shit without even spending my money. I got the power to just say, yo, put him on over there, dude. You know what I mean?
And he's talking about Beanie Siegel. Shout out to my old head, Beanie Siegel. Y'all look at my pictures. Me and Mac got pictures together, everything. He came to my comedy show in Atlantic City a couple years ago. Salute to Beanie Siegel. But like he said, you know, Beanie Siegel, he was a fuck up and things like that, but you should have been making sure his kids is straight and all that. Beanie should not be running around South Philly on Fifth Street and all that stuff where it's super dangerous. If you don't know about Philly, it's very wild. It could be a motherfucker with a backpack on, just look like a college student and got a whole Draco in that backpack. It's very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And why is he still living down there? You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy.
Marriage, he fuck up all the time. I ain't got to hang with him. Make sure he's straight and his mom's straight. I mean, and I could do that shit without even spending my money. I got the power to just say, yo, put him on over there, dude. You know what I mean? You using it. This is my thing. You got us to diss Nas, right? I ain't no Nas. You know what I mean? So now you burnt the bridge with me. If I wanted to fuck with Nas, you burnt the bridge. I mean, that's like me having a young boy go shoot this boy house up, right? Then I get cool with they shoot the house up for me. Then I get cool with the nigga, but don't tell him the boy, like, go cool with my young boy that shot the house up. He still got, that's sucker shit to me.
Now, like he just said, you got State Property to beef with Nas. Legendary Nas. Shout out to Nas. You know what I mean? You can hate me now, Jay-Z, but I won't stop now. In Diddy Glover's voice. But Jay-Z, like he said, you got us to diss Nas. They didn't even know Nas. They didn't know him personally. They heard him on, you know what I mean? But for them to get famous, if you got Jay-Z saying, look, go at him, and you want your career to take off, you don't care who you got to go at. And these dudes looked at Nas like a legend. But they just rolled out because they was signed to Jay-Z. But then Jay-Z just dumped them off. And he like, damn, well, if I wanted to work with Nas, right now, Nas ain't going to fuck with us because from years ago when we rolled out with you and you just dumped us off. This is crazy. We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection and we are surviving his hairstyle.
Even spending my money, I got the power to just say, yo, put him on over there, dude. You know what I mean? You using it. This is my thing. You got us to diss Nas, right? I ain't no Nas. You know what I mean? So now you burnt the bridge with me. If I wanted to fuck with Nas, you burnt the bridge. That's like me having a young boy go shoot this boy house up, right? Then I get cool with they shoot the house up for me. Then I get cool with the nigga, but don't tell him the boy, like, go cool with my young boy that shot the house up. He still got, that's sucker shit to me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, like, nigga, you don't got no rules the way I look at rules, how rules go. Maybe I'm just grew up somewhere different and see shit different, but that's just one thing. But it's like some shit like that, like, you're supposed to be like, yo, listen, my youngest, they did that for me.
And it's not like you're asking for money. It's just, you feel like, you helped build the house that he has now.
Can you remember at the time, Nas was on his ass.
Yeah.
He told we don't know how many seven to do that shit, like, for me. Like, yo, all he kept saying was act like they killed your cousin. Y'all better fuck it up, young. So we did that to get Nas off your ass. Like, that whole some type of way. Because if Nas would have destroyed you, the record would have been, that should have been over.
Exactly.
That
So
Give It
that's
To Me
what
song was his first single. It's like, to me, I'm like, damn, like, nigga, don't act like you don't know nobody, nigga. You act like, you like, so I listen to be on some shit like, nigga, if a nigga don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with him back. It ain't no big thing,
And Jay-Z acts like he doesn't even know State Property. Like, he act like he don't even know them. When they stood up for him with Nas, like he said, you and Nas is cool right now. You and Nas made up. So why don't you tell Nas, like, yo, I had them make songs about you, just, you know what I mean, on the strength of me. They didn't really dislike you personally. You know what I mean? But no, Jay-Z didn't do that. He just threw them out there and then cut them off. Like, he vicious, for real, for real. I don't care what you say, Jay-Z, now. That's just how I personally feel. Hearing this shit, I'm like, yo, yeah, you definitely vicious. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man.
looked out for me, you put me in this position, I appreciate it.
And he said he thanked Jay-Z for putting him in the position, but he just got to be honest. Y'all got to smash that like button. We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection. We are surviving the paternity results. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe and share this video. This must go out there.
This song was his first single. It's like, to me, I'm like, damn, like, nigga, don't act like you don't know nobody, nigga. You act like, so I listen to be on some shit like, nigga, if a nigga don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with him back. It ain't no big thing, You looked out for me, you put me in this position, I appreciate it. But certain shit, like even with the boy, what's his name, Jazzo. You named after whatever. If I got to always that put me in the game, he rich forever, even if I don't fuck with him. Just certain shit I just said, do, like, what is though, like, I don't.
And y'all remember Jay-Z's friend Jazzo? He just cut Jazzo off. Jazzo somewhere, you know what I'm saying, where he's not well off right now. Jay-Z got a history of doing this.
You looked out for me, you put me in this position, I appreciate it. But certain shit, like even with the boy, what's his name, Jazzo. You named after whatever. If I got to always that put me in the game, he rich forever, even if I don't fuck with him. Just certain shit I just said, do, like, what is though, like, I don't. So, like, me, I'm not even in it. I'm just looking at how you treat other people that's like, damn, I know, I don't stand a chance. Even like the daughter he got. I'm not hiring my daughter for nobody. The whole reason to get money is for your kids.
Whoa! Did y'all hear that? State Property, Oskino Vasquez, one of my favorite rappers from out of State Property. Salute to all of them, but Oskino was my favorite as far as lyrically. You know what I'm saying? And having them bars. He just said, your own daughter. You hid your daughter. This is somebody who was with you. Sir. Listen what he said about Jay-Z hiding his daughter. So you think when her son saying that they paid $50,000 for him to be quiet, to hide him? Oh, I believe it.
Damn, I know, I don't stand a chance. Even like the daughter he got. I'm not hiring my daughter for nobody. The whole reason to get money is for your kids. You got a daughter, like, she's supposed to have an opportunity to live in your house if she wants to. She's supposed to be a princess. She's supposed to be able to go wherever you go. Fuck your image, all that shit don't matter. So I'm looking like, man, it's too, like, he do shit I don't understand. Maybe it's above my thinking. But
you hear that? Look, Jay-Z do stuff that he don't understand. This man is somebody who was signed to Jay-Z. Oskino, State Property, look him up. If you don't know, like he said Jay-Z do stuff that he can't even understand it. He like, your daughter, she should even be able to live in your house. This your child, and you hiding your daughter. So you know what the son feel like.
Kids.
Oh, say it again, Oskino.
Yeah, he rich forever, even if I don't fuck with him. Just certain shit I just said, do, like, what is though, like, I don't. So, like, me, I'm not even in it. I'm just looking at how you treat other people that's like, damn, I know, I don't stand a chance. Even like the daughter he got. I'm not hiring my daughter for nobody. The whole reason to get money is for your kids. You got a daughter, like, she's supposed to have an opportunity to live in your house if she wants to. She's supposed to be a princess. She's supposed to be able to go wherever you go. Fuck your image, all that shit don't matter. So I'm looking like, man, it's too, like, he do shit I don't understand. Maybe it's above my thinking. But I just don't get it. So, like,
you just seen Jay-Z's daughter the other day, right?
No, I uploaded the other day, but it was like the day before Jadakiss Versus.
Okay.
My thing is this: her mom's sick in a wheelchair. Like, my thing is, if it's a possibility to somebody my kid, and I've got $1 billion, even if I got 20 million, come on, Let's go take this find out.
You hear that? Like he said, the girl's mother, shout out to Jay-Z's daughter, biological daughter. Like he said, her mother is in a wheelchair. In a wheelchair. How you denying that girl? This man was with you, signed under you. They know. Like he know. Old Skino, state property, saying it. How you hide your daughter and your son? You think I'm supposed to believe that? Both of them look just like you, the son and the daughter, and the son is a rapper. Come on, man.
Even if I got 20 million, come on. Let's go take this.
That's just crazy. That's just crazy.
The other day, right?
No, I uploaded the other day, but it was like back the day before Jadakiss versus.
Okay.
I mean, my thing is this: her mom's sick in a wheelchair. I mean, like, my thing is if it's a possibility to find my kid, and I've got $1 billion, even if I got 20 million, come on, let's go take this find out. I mean, and you're rich now if you are. It's simple. Like, if I got a wife that don't understand that, she can roll.
Yeah, he talking about Beyonce. You heard what he said? He said, Jay-Z, if this kid, if it was mine, he said, look, come on, we'll go take the fraternity test. It comes out that it's his. He said, if a woman don't like it, then she can roll. That was him talking about Beyonce. Because Beyonce is the reason why she plays a part in your fucking thinking and your choice. That's why he said, if I had a woman that don't respect that, then she got to roll.
You know what I mean? Like,
Say it again, Oskino. Right there. That's
The other day, right?
That's a shot at Beyonce
I
and
heard
her.
the other day, but it was like back the day before Jadakiss versus.
Okay.
I mean, my thing is this: her mom's sick in a wheelchair. I mean, like, my thing is if it's a possibility to find my kid, and I've got $1 billion, even if I got 20 million, come on, let's go take this find out. I mean, and you're rich now if you are. It's simple. Like if I got a wife that don't understand that, she can roll. You know what I mean? Like. I mean, so I don't understand. Like, that's the difference. The way I think about my kids and how somebody else that's care about the image more than they. I mean, I don't get that. I feel like everything you do is supposed to be for your kids. That's the whole reason you cry hard. I mean, once you get
Wow. So he said Jay-Z is just worried about his image. He worried about Beyonce and his image more than your own kids. Like, that is crazy. We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection. We are surviving the paternity results. I believe everything that ex-state property member, this is a man who was with you on the road. This is a man who know you, that you cut him off. Didn't even call him when his son passed away just to say, my condolences. Yo, you vicious.
I mean, so I don't understand. Like, that's the difference. The way I think about my kids and how somebody else that's care about the image more than they. I mean, I don't get that. I feel like everything you do is supposed to be for your kids. That's the whole reason you cry hard. I mean, once you get a certain age, like, it ain't to go out and party and nothing no more. Like, I mean, so like, if you ain't proud of your daughter in front of the whole world, how did that make your daughter feel? You know what I mean? Like, if a motherfucker don't love their daughter, they definitely don't love you.
You heard that? He said if a motherfucker don't love their daughter, then they definitely don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say that you proud of that girl in front of the world. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Like, if a motherfucker don't love their daughter, they definitely don't love you. You know what I mean? And this is real rap. This ain't like bashing nobody, nothing. This is like the way I see it. It's, sometimes it be stuff about stories you don't know. You know what I mean? But from the way I see it, like, it don't make sense to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She supposed to be like, I say, listen, babe, what do you do? You like cooking? You go to your restaurant. You like making clothes? You go to the store. You like, whatever you like doing, we're going to make sure you got everybody to make you do what you know what I mean? And I'm going to tell the whole world about you. Because all you got to do is go in the joint and say, yo, my daughter do this. Her shit going to sell. I don't care what it is. It can be socks. You know what I mean? So,
that's just crazy, guys. We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection. We are literally surviving Jay-Z's neglection. And I don't even care. You know what I mean? And that's why, like I said, I'm standing up for the son and I'm standing up for the daughter. Salute to the daughter. Whenever she's ready for me to interview her, I'm going to definitely interview her, Jay-Z, because this is crazy. All the money that you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it can't really be too much about money. You a billionaire. You can give both of them $1 million apiece and call it a motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? And neither one of the kids so far ain't said nothing about trying to get no money. They just been trying to prove that you the father. And both of them actually know that you are. And allegedly you know, and Beyonce. It's just so much going on right now that's about to come out. We are literally surviving Jay-Z's neglection. Like, this is pure survival at this point.
President's Day home
Pure
sale.
survival.
Come in, save, and
And it
make
just
yourself
make me
at
want to
home.
cry.
JCPenney,
It just make me want to go ahead on and cry. You know what I'm saying?
Way faster than,
This is crazy. The son look just like
you know, like, oh, I'm not saying just because people got higher standards or people make more money than that, but it's just different because, you know, if it was anybody else that made a low income, I feel like they would have had them in there way faster than people that's wealthy.
It was in 2018 when a man by the name of Ramir Satterthwaite announced to the whole world that he is an illegitimate child of the world-famous rapper Jay-Z. But there's more to this story than just a random person alleging to be Jay-Z's son. So what really is the truth? Is Ramir actually speaking facts? And why hasn't Jay tried to solve the matter instead of letting it jeopardize his reputation? According to Ramir, his mom Wanda had told him that she had hooked up with Jay-Z in her aunt's apartment back in 1992. All these years, accusations have been hurled back and forth, with Ramir trying to tell the media that he is Hov's son, whereas Jay keeps denying it. Ramir has even mentioned about Jay-Z's continuous refusal to submit himself to a paternity test. Ramir has continually denied accusations of wanting to milk Jay-Z of his money, and instead insists that what he has been merely doing is seeking out the truth.
Now, hold on. Y'all heard what they said about the paternity test, right? This is when he first came out. And Jay-Z was denying to take the paternity test. When I think his name Ramir, him and his mom were trying to get Jay-Z to take that test. So allegedly, he took it and found out and allegedly paid this boy $50,000. Him and his mom. That's like chump change. Take these pennies and be quiet and go sit down somewhere. And you think after what you did to the Grammys, you stuck up. The higher uppers, they feel like you spoke out and betrayed them by telling them what to do at the Grammys and what's not going to do. They like, oh, you supposed to be a house N-word. Who you think you speaking out against? Now you got your son, your daughter coming back. There's alleged lawsuits. Maya's coming out. Oh, it's a bunch of stuff, Jay-Z. You know what I mean? This is pure survival right now. This is pure survival.
Back and forth, with Ramir trying to tell the media that he is Hov's son, whereas Jay keeps denying it. Ramir has even mentioned about Jay-Z's continuous refusal to submit himself to a paternity test. Ramir has continually denied accusations of wanting to milk Jay-Z of his money, and instead insists that what he has been merely doing is seeking out the truth. In one Facebook post, Ramir even shades and calls out Jay-Z regarding constitutional rights. In his post, he says, "We just got one question for Jay-Z. Does Ramir Satterthwaite deserve constitutional rights? If so, why is he allowing the rights of one person to be destroyed while trying to help those in prison? Don't they all deserve it? National hypocrisy won't help your career." Readers to this post were quick to react. One Facebook user had to say this to Jay-Z: "Take the damn test, Jay-Z." Shake my head. You are the father. The woman has raised Ramir, who also happens to be his godmother. Lily Coley is tired of the constant back and forth and has decided to speak up and clear the air regarding the rumors. Lily Coley revealed to Hip Hop Uncensored how Ramir's mother Wanda had explained the whole incident to Ramir. She also revealed how Jay-Z has managed to escape his obligations, not simply because of lack of due process, but because of actual fraud. This is what she had to say.
So my problem, as I told Ramir, ain't about a person. I got a problem with the institution.
Right.
Because I need to be able to go, and he needs to be able to go to any court and get fair due process and be treated like what we need to be treated like.
The Family Civil Liberties Union, FCLU, way back in 2020, had already shown support for Ramir. They had stated that the famous rapper had worked with insiders in the local courts in order to allow for documents to be withheld. This seems to have allowed Jay-Z to hold off on paternity tests that could actually prove Ramir's claims. In a press release, they had very strong words about this situation. Family Civil Liberties Union supports Ramir Satterthwaite's challenge to the family court and defense attorneys of Sean Corey Carter in New Jersey. Parties are coming together to take a stand against alleged.
They done had the court systems. If this boy is not your son, the boy done went to court. They done been fighting this whole thing. I didn't even know about it. And like they said, that Jay-Z was able with his money to be able to quiet this up. He was able to quiet this up. But you can't quiet it up no more, sir, after that performance that you did at the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? So why would, if he really wasn't your son, why would his mother, her friend, her aunt, why would they go through with all of this? Because if you would have took the fraternity test, then it would have already shut everybody up. You know what I mean? I'm not going through no shit if I know I'm lying. Like, I ain't going to no court. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime I ever got in trouble and I know, like, I gotta, I might be facing some time, I always took a plea agreement. I ain't taking shit to trial. You'll see motherfuckers tell you, man, go to trial. Then you ask them, did you go to trial on your case? No, I took a deal. Yeah, you ain't gonna get me sent to the moon like that white boy that was on the bike with E.T. I take deals if I get in trouble. What I'm looking at if I take a deal? Oh, okay, 3 to 6 months. All right, cool. Give me that. I'm not going to trial. If you go to trial, they're gonna give you the max. You know what I'm saying? This is pure survival at its worst.
He needs to be able to go to any court and get fair due process and be treated like what we need to be treated like.
The Family Civil Liberties Union, FCLU, way back in 2020, had already shown support for Ramir. They had stated that the famous rapper had worked with insiders in the local courts in order to allow for documents to be withheld. This seems to have allowed Jay-Z to hold off on paternity tests that could actually prove Ramir's claims. In a press release, they had a very strong...
Hold on, did y'all hear that? Dockets that Jay-Z was able to have withheld. It was dockets before that he was able to have withheld. So he didn't have to take the paternity test. If you're really not the father, why would you go through all of that instead of just taking the test? That's just crazy.
Courts in order to allow for documents to be withheld.
Documents withheld.
He needs to be able to go to any court and get fair due process and be treated like what we need to be treated like.
The Family Civil Liberties Union, FCLU, way back in 2020, had already shown support for Ramir. They had stated that the famous rapper had worked with insiders in the local courts in order to allow for documents to be withheld. This seems to have allowed Jay-Z to hold off on paternity tests that could actually prove Ramir's claims. In a press release, they had very strong words about this situation. Family Civil Liberties Union supports Ramir Satterthwaite's challenge to the family court and defense attorneys of Sean Corey Carter in New Jersey. Parties are coming together to take a stand against alleged fraud and corruption and possible violation of the 14th Amendment. People have already had pretty mixed views regarding this whole situation. One user said, the real asshole here is the family court judge for allowing this to happen. This is cleared up by a simple test, and there's no reason to not allow it to happen. If Jay-Z is the father, I hope he gets destroyed with back child support and attorney's fees. Meanwhile, another user seemed to have a more understanding point of view. How about the fact that there is nothing linking Jay-Z to this man other than what his mom first told him she thinks may have been the case 8 years after he was born, i.e. right around the time the Blueprint was going double platinum?
And that could be somebody in Jay-Z's team. Of course, they're going to try to say, oh, what if the mom just has her memory was messed up, da-da-da-da-da. Come on, dude. Come on. If he would have been took the test. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense.
If the only thing required to make Jay-Z take a paternity test was someone alleging he might be the father, do you have any idea how many paternity tests Jay-Z might be forced to take? I'm sure there's a certain rate of false positives and can see why both the courts and his lawyers would have good reason to not want to open this door. If you'll recall, back in 2020, a 28-year-old woman by the name of Letitia Macer also brought up claims that she too was a child of Jay-Z. An aunt of Macer recalled...
Y'all saw that? And then Letitia, salute to Letitia. You know what I'm saying? The daughter.
Recall back in 2020, a 28-year-old woman by the name of Letitia Macer.
And Letitia is mad cool. Y'all heard me surviving Jay-Z's neglection with her last night. Letitia. And she looked just like you too. You know what I'm saying? If these aren't your children, Jay-Z, then why didn't you take the test before? And then why allegedly your son saying that the test was taken and y'all tried to pay him off to be quiet about it? Allegedly. You know what I mean? Make it make sense. And shout out to Letitia, because she's a survivor. She's a survivor. You know what I mean? And I keep telling y'all, if a man don't want to be in y'all life, they're going to pay for that years later. They're going to pay for it. So you let money be your child. You know what I'm saying? Because one day, God makes us all pay for certain things. And that right there, your own flesh and blood, it hit different. Like YFBJ Maine, it hit different. Do your homework on how it hits different.
also brought up claims that she too was a child of Jay-Z. An aunt of Mesa recalls how they tried to reach Jay-Z after Tisha's mom had given birth, but were always denied contact with the star rapper. I remember when Lisa came to my house and we called Rockefeller and we was trying to contact Jay to tell him about Tisha, and the exact words from the man was, "Do you know how many women call here daily and say Jay-Z is their baby daddy?" This probably explains the sentiments of this fan as she leaves her comment on Ramir's Facebook post. She writes, "Ramir, not sure if you have thought about this, but I would get together with Tisha, the young lady who is also supposed to be his child, and I would test our blood to see if we were related. And if we do, then that would tell all." And then,
Yup, that would have been a good idea. If you, Ramir, if you get with Tisha and both of y'all take a test, and if both of y'all blood match, you know what I mean? Like it's pure survival at this point. The kids already know. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have been said, no, this ain't possible if Jay-Z would have took the test. When you know what I'm saying? But the fact that you didn't want to take that shit and they've been looking for you for all these years, come on, man. How many people y'all know in real life that's not famous, that they know they got some people pregnant, got some kids sprinkled around, and got low and took off like you know what I'm talking about? Come on, we know people like this in real life. Just not the people we know are broke, so we know why they running for the fucking kids, but not a billionaire though.
both of you guys work together. The last time Jay-Z released a statement regarding this whole affair was in 2018 when he released his single, Heard About Us. In one particular verse, he allegorically refers to his idol Michael Jackson's song Billie Jean and raps about it. Billie Jean in his prime for the 1000th time. The kid ain't mine. Online, they call me dad. Kiddingly, you're not supposed to take this dad thing literally. As a now.
Wow. See, told y'all, Jay-Z used Michael Jackson, I didn't even know, in a song. That was your reply to this boy. That the Billie Jean is not my lover? That the Billie Jean is not my lover? Yo, this is crazy, guys. And I didn't even know that that's who you was talking about in that song. We are surviving the fact that he used the Michael Jackson line. And Beyonce allegedly look like Michael Jackson right now. This is pure survival. This is pure survival at his
Billie Jean in his prime for the 1000th time. The kid ain't mine. Online, they call me dad. Kiddingly, you're not supposed to take this dad thing literally. As of now, many are still waiting for Jay-Z to respond to the latest accusations that Ramirez brought forth. Ramirez's aunt Coley, in the meantime, has decided to put up her own Instagram page to address issues regarding the inefficiencies in the justice system, including fraud, which, as she claimed, has been central to the ongoing case between Jay-Z and Ramir. In one particular post, she seems to throw some shade at Jay and the judicial system, as she writes, on fraud and fraud on the court, understanding that if the fraud is not addressed, nothing after that is considered valid. Fraud on the court occurs when the judicial machinery itself has been tainted, such as when an attorney who is an officer of the court is involved in the perpetration of a fraud or makes material misrepresentations to the court. Fraud upon the court means void the orders and judgments of that court. Folks continue to take sides regarding this issue and are starting to develop strong sentiments against Jay-Z for having held on this long. One fan commented, "Just the fact that he won't take the test says he knows the boy could be his son." Another fan said, "This is sad. Rich people should be held to the same standards as poor people. Take the test. It doesn't matter what he actually wants. I think Jay is the father." Then there was someone who commented this, "Judging from your interview, you turned into a great young man with incredible morals. You should be proud of who you are, who your mother is, and how great of a job she did raising you. You have the right attitude. Money is the root of all evil. I'm sure you witnessed that firsthand in the court system. Know in your heart that God knows and sees everything and will deliver justice, and that, at the end of the day, you two are the winners. Even if B and J become trillionaires, they will never have the peace you two will find in the end. Keep fighting for what you believe in. I hope you find the truth." Meanwhile, as this drama continues to unfold, Ramirez started to lay ground in the music industry with the release of his single, Stacks. But what do y'all think? Is Jay really the father? Why does he keep denying to take paternity test? And if you dig this one, make sure to...
Wow, this is pure survival, guys. We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection, you know, and salute to Ramir, you know what I mean? Salute to Ramir, you know what I mean? And his daughter, y'all, you know, y'all turned out to be good, you know what I mean? Like, it could be worse. You could be saying that you Jay-Z's son in somebody's penitentiary, you know what I mean? Or in a grave or something like that. It seemed like y'all turned out, you know what I mean, pretty well. You continue to do your raps, do your song, make good music, you know what I mean? and make it to where your dad want to reach out to you. You know what I mean? Because he see that you became successful and you did it without him. Same for your daughter. You know what I mean? This was a crazy episode, guys, and I appreciate all y'all for coming. You know what I mean? And continue to send me stuff on Instagram if y'all find out any more information. If Jay-Z has any more alleged kids out there, you know what I'm saying? Anything, you know, whatever. If we surviving Diddy Glover, anything with Diddy Glover, Steve Harvey's mustache, this is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe because we survive over here. You know what I'm saying? And this was another crazy, epic, iconic episode of Surviving Jay-Z's Hairstyle. Surviving Jay-Z's Hairstyle.